what's happening. Back at the barn. I've had a few days off. I went back to London. Had a bit of a nightmare with the architect and stuff, but we'll have a chat about that another time. The electrician's been. Now I've got electric. So yeah, this is hopefully going to be pretty much done by the end of tomorrow. I've got the old Chalk brothers coming over to help me out. So he's put this on the outside. This is for my caravan, which is all well and good. He said that I'll put a 32 amp on, and I said, oh no, 32 is too big, I only need 16. Now obviously these big plugs or whatever, that says 32 there, I don't know if you can see it. The 16 ones are smaller. He's done his sockets on the 32 breaker, and then he's done a breaker for the 2.5 socket. I think they're called Coates sockets or something like that for the caravan. He's put a 16 breaker in. Now when I said, oh no, it doesn't need to be 32, it only needs to be 16. Yeah, 16 breaker, but do a 16 plug as well. If I was any good at editing, I would do a mini me and then a massive electrician handing me a massive big plug. Now I've got this, so I don't need to ponce off my neighbour anymore. I say ponce, I'll sort out some money for him. But yeah, this is one of the first things you want to get sorted out. So yeah, as well as electric, there's just general infrastructure kind of things that you want to sort out if you're doing a self-build or a barn conversion or anything like that. Most people put in their sewage first as well. I done my compostly, so that's that area covered. I've also got my borehole underway so I can have water. There's things like that you don't necessarily consider. My borehole could have cost me £20,000. It's going to cost less than that. But there's ways of working things out before you actually buy something, and I don't think there's anything out there that really explains these are the things that you should be looking out for. These are the costings, and the electric could have cost me a lot more as well. The way that things generally work out is if you've got an estate agent that's pricing your land and stuff like that, it should be a third to buy the land or the barn, a third to convert it, and a third profit because of the risk and everything like that. We've kind of overpaid for this a bit, but it doesn't matter because I can make up for that by doing a lot of stuff myself anyway. There's things you can't cost for something you have no idea about, and there's information that's lacking on the internet sometimes. Yeah. I've not had any Bosch power tools before actually. So I reached out to Bosch and I said how much I'd like to own one of their tools, and they kindly sent me this. So thank you to Bosch. This episode sponsored by Bosch. Only joking. As if Bosch would sponsor me. I've only got 18 subscribers, I think it is. I haven't owned a circular saw before. Not a man-sized one anyway. I've got a little one. You know, one of them little work ones. They're always handy for floorboards and stuff. I do have a Ryobi battery powered one. But the other day I ran out of battery. So I thought I should get a proper one. That's alright, eh? Any social media reps out there that want to give me a load of tools, I'm here. We need to use this to cut down some strips for the shed. Just on the off chance someone doesn't know, this is a right angle and this is 45. It even says it on the saw now. So if you need to just mark something off, which is there, you just butt it up against it. another thing as well. If you're screwing something in, you've only got one set of hands, essentially. This, you just bang it in like a nail. That's going to stay there so you can screw it in. Right, I've done all the edges around the top as well, and I've framed in my door. That door is a bit big, but I just thought I'd do it extra big because I don't know what's going inside and whether I need to get it through a big door, basically. This is obviously framed in 3x2, 2x3, either which one. And I'm going to use 2x4 or 4x2 to act like a door liner, and then so it'll sit like this. So on the edge here, that's what the cladding will butt up against, and then that should obviously strengthen this whole bit, so it'll be framed properly like a door should. I don't know whether I've explained, C24 is the strength of wood. You get C16 as well. You might get other strengths, I'm not really sure, but yeah, that's kind of like C24 is a stronger one. And then you just get normal ungraded carcassing, so that's probably what you don't want unless you're just doing a shed. It's getting late, the sun's going down. There is a little bit of trench that needs doing. I said that I'd do it today because Dan don't want to do any digging tomorrow. He said every time he comes around he has to do some digging. So yeah, I'll probably do that, and then I'll call it a night. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Got the cavalry over. Tony's just sorting out my massive plug.
Big boy.
Done. So now I can connect up straight into the big old socket that the electrician done. And then we can use the other extension lead just to come over here, and then obviously we're setting up the chop saw. Is sort out the cladding and stuff, so we're gonna whack up this shed today. So I'm gonna do the floor quickly first, and so it's gonna be 450 centers like joists. They're gonna be laid flat. I've got some battens to keep the insulation up. It's 25mm insulation. There's gonna be only a 20mm air gap underneath, but that'll do. So the shed's kind of enclosed a bit now, so the insulation's gone in, the OSB's gone inside, and a little consumer unit's gone on the wall. That's so everything's ready for when the guys come in to obviously do the pumps and everything. I just need to make some corner bits now, just so it just butts up nice. Done a couple of passes going this way, just to make that channel wider. It's about 10mm deep. I've done an extra one there just in case, and then I'm going to go this way now. So I'll take out this chunk here. They are wrapped, and I'll just put in the door liner as well. You see that there. So that's it for the day. Lads are gone. Obviously appreciate everything that they've done today. I've just so before Dan went, he just pinned on the roof slightly with me, and then I said, right, you can go, and then I've just been up there tarring it and then pinning it, so it's not pinned properly. That stuff goes everywhere. So we've got the light in, sockets on, so all the pumping equipment's going to go down here. Obviously still got a bit of insulation to go. I think I might clean the hands and have a beer first. Oh, and whilst I was up there, it was getting on my nerves, and then this thing was getting on my nerves, and then obviously when I was doing this bit up on the ladder, my shorts were falling down all of the time, so they're on the floor there, just there, and I'm in my boxers clambering about. Afternoon, got up a bit later today because I'm aching so bad, really bad. I'm just exhausted. I need to pin down the rest of the roof because it's a bit windier today and I haven't done it properly. I'm going to put the edge pieces on. I was going to get a bit of cladding on, but I'll have to see what the kind of time is. I need to take off some of the roof on the main barn because the asbestos blokes are coming soon, so they need access. There's a bit of another reason as well I need to do that. I'm just going to crack on. The wind's picking up today. There's an issue with either my microphone or my lead, so you might have noticed already the sound's crackling. There's two bits to it. I've already replaced one bit and it wasn't that, so I need to replace the other. If it's not that, then it's the microphone, which is a pain. So yeah, I'm not sure how much I can record with the wind going on. But yeah, I'll try and do, maybe I'll do some music over the top so you can't hear and I won't be able to speak. You won't hear me speak anymore, yeah, that'd be alright, eh? So I'm done for the day, just packed up and everything. I've got a problem though. I've got a stinking willy problem. Not what you think it is. It's this here. It's called ragwort, also known as stinking willy. So apparently it's an illegal offence to let it seed and go into like farmers' crops. It's poisonous to livestock and everything like that, so the farmer's had a word with me. He wants to, he's got a bloke that's topping some of the fields around here. He wants me to do mine. Didn't really want to too much because there are, I said about the poppies, they're a bit late, but there are groups of them here, there and everywhere. Like there's some here and there's some there. There's a patch there. It's just like everywhere, so he's going to top it in a few days' time. So yeah, there we go. See you later.